China Folkhouse Passion Project, Life in Yunnan, by Casey Dugan. Yunnan is the most biodiverse province in China. Yunnan is in the south of China, which means the weather is favorable for vegetation. The climate is mostly mild year-round due to its southern location and its surrounding mountains. The capital city in Kunming has earned the name Spring City due to its calm spring weather. Yunnan province produces large amounts of fruits and vegetables for the rest of China due to its suitable climate. They also produce flowers and have the largest flower market in China. There are many ecologically diverse areas, such as the Yunnan Plateau subtropical evergreen forests, which is pictured here. They also have plains, rainforests, and tall mountain ranges. The people of Yunnan live harmoniously with their environment. Historically, mountain routes were used to connect different areas through trade, and many of these routes are still used today. Mountainsides are used for agricultural practices, such as rice terracing and tea gardens. There are more than 30 different wildlife protection areas to ensure species with small populations remain surviving for years to come. According to Xu Dianchu from China Daily, there are many conservation groups that are focused on upholding the cultural values of the unity between heaven, God, man, and earth by advocating for the use of both traditional and modern practices that maintain health for the land as well as the creatures on it. There are many different cultural groups in Yunnan, including the Han group, which makes up the majority of this region. They are the largest ethnic group in China. The Yi group, which is the largest minority group in China. This group resides in the mountains in Yunnan and is an agricultural group with significant warrior traditions. The Bai group, who work in rice agriculture, they are one of the oldest groups in the region. And the Hui group, who I will be focusing on in the following slides. The Hui group are a group made up of Chinese Muslims who mainly work in agriculture. They have a long and rich history in this region. Their ancestors were people who traveled to China from Islamic Persia. They were very skilled craftsmen, merchants, soldiers, and scholars. Some Hui people are direct descendants of the first Islamic traders from the 7th and 8th centuries. Others are descendants of Islamic immigrants sent into Yunnan during the 13th century and beyond to help govern the area. Today, there are over 10 million throughout China and 700,000 in Yunnan province alone. Though their background comes from settled travelers, their Chinese identity is thoroughly solidified. There was an entire brigade made up of Hui people called the Hui Brigade during World War II with the purpose of fighting back against the Japanese from 1937 to 1945. Specifically, this group is made up of predominantly Sunni Muslims. Traditionally, they follow Islamic laws, such as not consuming any pork products, which is interesting as pork is the most consumed meat in China. This has led to a very unique cuisine that is different from the rest of Chinese cuisine. Their food is called qingzhen, which means pure truth. Restaurants and food vendors label their signs with a blue-green color to signify that the food is halal. Kebabs are a staple, and imported foods from the Americas and Europe, such as potatoes, tomatoes, and bell peppers, have become common in Hui foods. These foods are usually spicy and have lots of seasonings, including cumin. Noodles are of course a staple as well, and spicy Lanzhou noodles with turnips and beef are very popular. The earliest and largest Hui Islamic school is called Gedimu, which means ancient in Arabic. This sect is known for its old teachings. The Hui have a system of language where Chinese is taught alongside Arabic and Persian. A unique dialect is then spoken, mixing words from all three languages, called Jingtang language. It is used often during ceremonies and festivals. During the 20th century, there was a rise in popularity of women-only mosques, which are either independent or part of a larger mosque. These allow women a safe place to study, pray, and hold community with other Hui women. In modern times, it is common for the older generations to wear white caps for men and headscarves for women. However, the younger generations prefer more popular clothing styles that the rest of Chinese youth tend to wear. The Hui people are also known for their own take on Chinese martial arts. This was developed for practical reasons for defense on long sea voyages. Martial arts has an emphasis on control over the spiritual and physical body, which is also a huge aspect of Islamic ideals and culture, so this blend of Chinese martial arts and Islamic tradition was practically seamless. Silat is the term for martial arts in Southeast Asia, and Wushu is Chinese martial arts. The Hui people blended these two forms together to create a wholly unique form of martial arts. Here is a Muslim man demonstrating Chinese Muslim Kung Fu. Here is a script I wrote pretending that I am coming for a visit to Zhang Shensheng's home. 这是张先生的家。您好，张先生。你好，请进，请进。谢谢，你的家很大，也很漂亮。真的吗？谢谢。这是你的照片吗？是。这个照片有我妈妈、爸爸、哥哥、哥哥的妻子和女儿，我的妻子和我。我家有10个人。请坐，请坐。你想不想喝茶？好，我想喝一点茶，谢谢。给你。你常常周末做什么？我常常周末玩纸牌，做园艺，还做吃饭。你不喜欢做什么？我不喜欢游泳。我请你明天晚上吃中国饭，怎么样？为什么？因为今天你请我去你的家，所以明天我请你吃晚饭。好，谢谢你，明天见，明天见。And that was the end of my presentation on the China Folk House Passion Project. Here are some of the sources that I used during my project. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.